Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In the last video, I discussed one approach to solve the problem statement in the real life business world. But now I'm back with a new approach to solve the same problem. But first, let me remind you what the problem statement was. So the problem statement given to was, we have same products in different stores, but the quantities was given on various dates. But I wanted the quantity on the date which is the latest date. Like if a product is present in store 1, like product A is present in store 1, there are several combinations over here. Product A in store 1 is appearing thrice. But I want the quantity on the latest date. Earlier, we used lookup function and summarize function to achieve this output. But in this video, we will discuss a new approach to solve the same problem statement. So, in this video, I'll use index function. But before using it, let me make you understand what index function does. So, let me create a new table over here. I'll name it as example. So what index function has in its syntax, let us first understand that there are many arguments inside index function. And there is only one important argument, which is position. Others are optional. What position is doing, I'll explain it to you later, but first understand what we need to give in the relation. I need to give the table or the column on which I want to apply this index function on. So let us take one example to understand what is index function doing. So I'll take all of the store names, or we can take product name as well. We will take all of the product name and tell it to return the first of that product name. So what this position 1 is doing, it will return me the first product name in my product list. So if I run this, what I'm getting product A. Why A? There are many products. Why I'm getting A? Because it arranges our table in ascending order. Here A to Z order. And the first thing it gets over here in this list is A. But what? Let me also show you one more thing. Let us comment this line and show you a new way to do this. Again, I am taking product and showing you what product list is returning to me. See, over here, when I am asking for all the product list, it is giving me A, B, C arranged in ascending order. So the first product name in my list is A. So it is returning me the first product name because I gave my argument as 1. Now let me comment this line and show you again what if I change the position, what will happen. So instead of 1, if I am writing 2, what will I get now? I'll get B, because in ascending order, B is our second product in the product list. Now, if this concept is clear, let me move on to the main problem statement given to us. Okay, so let me just remove this example. Now, what I will do, I will partition my data into unique product and store combination and then order it by dates in descending order. So, in every unique product and store combination, I'll get the latest date on the first position. Let me write the DAX to make you understand even better. I'll create new table again using index function now. Let me name this table as experiment table. Here, I will again use index function. What I want is the latest date of every product and store combination. So I will write 1. In relation, I need to give the table name or columns I want. So I will give all the columns one by one over here, which is my product, comma store, comma date, and the quantity as well. Because I need the quantity as my final output is not the date, not the maximum date. My final output is the quantity on the maximum date, which means the latest date. So for over here, I'll first extract the product, store, date, and quantity columns from my main sheet. Then the second argument over here is order by. What I want to order by this, I want to order by the date column. Because I need the latest date, I'll order the date column in descending order. What it will return me, the date, the latest date in a particular partition. What do I mean by partition? I'll explain when I come to this argument, which is partition by. For here, I am ordering it by the date column. And then the next argument is blanks. For now, we will skip this blanks portion because we don't have any blanks and this particular function is new, so blanks doesn't support it till now. So I will skip this using a comma and I'll directly go to the partition by argument. In partition by argument, what I need to provide, I want to partition my original data, which is with in a store product combination. So I want every unique store and product combination comes into one group. What partition by does is, if we find same kind of things, it will group it into one. I want the combination of product and store to be grouped into one thing. So I'll use store and product combination. Now I have partitioned my data based on same store and product will get partitioned into one particular group. Now, in that particular group, the dates will get ordered into descending order. I have not written descending over here. Let me just write it. Descending order. Now, the first date. Now, the position I have given has 1. So, the first date in a particular product and store combination will be the latest date. So, what I want? The latest date. That's why I've written over here 1. Once all these things are done, I don't want the next arguments right now. So I will just close this and check what I am getting my result as. So see, over here I have got one table in which I have the quantities on the maximum date for a particular product and store combination. Did you see this? Did you understand this? So I had many dates over here, but only the maximum date is coming up over here. And for that maximum date, whatever the quantity was, is getting stored in this particular column. So see, let me once show you the main data again. In main data, there was product and store combination several times appearing. See, product A, store 1, product A, store 1, product A, store 1. It is appearing 3 times. So this 3 different rows is getting grouped into one. After that, these dates are getting arranged into descending order. And if it's arranged into descending order, the latest date is coming at the top. And index function is extracting the first date, the date on the first row, which is our maximum or the latest date, whatever you want to call it. Now, this was a table approach. Now, I can also do this using measures. I'll come to that later, but first let us check that this particular experiment worked or not. So, we can see here for A1, for product and store, for product A and store 1 combination, there were 3 entries over here. The latest date was 5th August 2019. And the quantity on that particular date was 31. And if I check my table over here, I have got 31 as my latest quantity. Let us check one more combination. Let us check now B2. B2. Okay, B2 is present only once, so I am not checking this. I am checking C1. So for C1, for product C and store 1, I had two entries over here. And among those two dates, the maximum was August 2018. And on August 2018, I had the quantity 89. So did I get that quantity? Let me check. Yes, I did get my latest quantity on product for the product C in store 1. Now let us do the same thing for measures as well. Let us copy this one and write a measure in our main sheet. I'll copy paste this. This time I'll write experiment 1 maybe, and keep this index function inside calculate the sum of the quantity on that particular combination. So I don't need here quantity over here. I can remove this one. Okay, so what this will do now is we will get for C. If I'm removing the quantity from here in all statement, what will happen? I'll get each and every product, store, and latest date combination present in our table. Once we get that, I'm applying a filter on the quantity getting summed up. So for there is only one particular entry for a unique product, store, and latest date combination. There is no duplicate of product, store, and latest date combination. So what I'll get over here is the quantity only on that particular date. Even if I'm doing sum, there is only one entry present. So sum of one value will give me one value itself. So if I write this and go back to my visual section and drop this one against product and store combination, what I'm getting here is see, if I'm dropping the product store combination over here, I'm getting the latest quantity over here as well. So I can use this as a table also, and I can use this as a measure also. To show you even clearly, let me zoom it a bit. See, I have got the same output as my table, which we created using index function. So for A1, for product A and store 1, I got 31 over here. And here also for product A and store 1, I got 31. If I just order it, see, 31, 13, 89, 36, 34, 21. And same over here, 31, 13, 89, 36, 34, 21. Same out. But remember, I need to give the reference of product and store, otherwise this will not filter properly. Thank you everyone. This was the approach and a brief introduction to index function and how it is used in the real life business scenarios. Thank you.